Hey, this is Keith with BHC Roofing and Siding. I'm at 1816 Cimmaron Trail in Louisville, Kentucky. We're at the Shanks residence. On this roof claim, so far box vents are being covered for hail damage. We are going to be doing a repairability attempt on this existing box vent, pulling this out, putting it back in to see what happens with the shingles around it to make sure that we're not going to cause damage to the actual roofing as we do it. We'll go ahead and get started on this. What I'm going to do is just loosen the shingles up around the box vent here. It's already going to be a bit of an issue because of how sealed this is to the box vent. Oh yeah. Just want to point out we're already getting a little bit of tearing here, just trying to get underneath this shingle. I'm staying nice and flat to the roof as much as possible here, trying not to cause that. I mean, yeah, that's gonna rip. That I don't believe is so much the sealant on the bottom of the shingle. I feel like this is actually tarred to the box vents. So that's gonna pose a real issue. Yeah, see, this is breaking up a little. Right here, we're ripping the shingle underneath. I don't know if you can see that, but we'll get a better picture as we go. We'll start coming from this way so that we can try to avoid that happening any worse. That's a corner there. Oof. It's kind of a brittle shingle for an architectural. Also getting quite a bit of granular loss here. Nothing crazy, but okay, so that one's free. Now I can try to show, this is actually starting to rip the shingle underneath a little bit. I don't know if you can see that, but this whole piece here is trying to come up with this, so I think the material transfer on the bottom of this is going to be pretty bad. And see, that's still tarred. This is a free shingle now, but this is still tarred up here. So I'm going to have to fairly well damage this corner to get this off. I'm still taking tar here, and I'm this far back. Yeah, it's gonna be tricky. Yeah, so that's a tar strip all the way across this. This is gonna be pretty difficult to do. Also, you can get a close-up on here. That was where she was starting to tear. Where I was trying to get underneath, I was able to keep it from tearing, but that's just because that is sticking down so hard because of that tar. Oh. Yeah, definitely got some material transfer right here. You can kind of hear it rip a little. Oh, there we go. That's not too bad. I'm going to loosen this shingle just so we can make sure we can get to any nails that are right here easily without potentially creasing any or anything. That's pretty much free. Swing over this other side here. Which I imagine we're going to have the same issue with the tar on this corner. Oh yeah, you can see the tar sticking out right there now. It's go ahead and try to come from the other side, I guess, so that we try to avoid that. Oh, where's the shingle end at?
Right there.
Yeah, it is right there. Yeah, see, that's going to be an issue. Now that's free already. It's it's just the tar strip actually sticking to the bottom of the shingle from the box vent is what's going to prove to be a little bit of a problem here, I think. I don't know if there's any nails there that we'll have to get to, but not going to be very easy to get it out if it's just hard to it. Yeah, it's starting to crease real bad here. Again, trying to avoid it actually tearing like the other side was trying to do. But yeah, it's not gonna be. There it goes. Showing there the tar that's kind of stopping me. Lots of granular loss starting to happen as I'm having to get so rough with this. There we go. Okay, I believe. Now, yeah, I'm gonna have to finish off this side here because the tar goes all the way to the back too. Yep. Shit. That's gonna be all the way possible. Just lots of granules falling down, and unfortunately, I have to be this rough with this to get this tar out. It's also about a 90-degree day right now, maybe a little less than 90. It's about 10 a.m. in the morning. So as far as pliability and the ability for this stuff to release, it's pretty ideal. It should be actually pretty easy to release. And it just shows you how hard I'm having to work to even get this free. Go ahead and get this right here, Branston. There's a better shot of the shingle ripping underneath. That was just from me coming across here. You also see the tar strip here. It's all bunched up from where I just had to muscle it through. So those are going to be two very big issues, very big concerns for me as far as actually getting this put back in and it sealing properly. Try to... Would you just go through the middle?
Just go through the middle, yeah.
Try to get some of these nails up here. See granules trailing down as the more I mess with this thing. Total of 4 box vents on this roof, so just, you know, highlighting that anything I'm doing here I'm going to have to redo 4 times over or 3 times over. So to properly replace these, it's going to be tough to do this if they're all installed this way without potentially causing more damage. So there's the easy nails. See how easy we can get these ones on the sides up here, because all that tar in the way, it's going to be kind of tricky to get to them, I think. Yeah, that one came through. Not too bad. It's also right on top of the tape strip, you see that? It's kind of tricky to get to that.
Nailer strip ripped off.
Yeah, nailer strip ripped off because of the tar. So I'm kind of pulling this through the nailer strip that's ripping from the bottom shingle. I think that might be the only one on this side. Let me get the corner in the back here, I think.
Just run your flat bar back there, see if you feel it.
Yeah. Yeah, I think it's just going to be one in the corner back there. Oh, we will see when we go to pull it. Yeah, this one's right on that nail strip as well. So that's going to be fine. So this is just kind of poorly, not a great thing for you to have one shingle here right up against this, because as you can see, this is already starting to kind of crease and get flimsy here just because of how I'm trying to mess with it. You know, not much we can do to control that. That's just how it was installed.
It's regular installation. It's just how it falls on the roof.
Yep, it's just normal. Just how it falls, but it makes it more difficult.
It does.
To not cause damage when you're trying not to cause damage. So, pretty sure that's going to be the only one on this side too. Try to get underneath here so we can see. Yeah, it's pretty free. I don't think we might not even have any nails in the corner. Okay, yeah, we do. Alrighty. Actually, I don't know if we do. They gotta be way back here.
It's possible.
Way in the back. Real hard to get to that without causing damage. Is it in the center?
It's possible.
Yeah, let me go ahead and just... I mean, I'm way in the back here. I'm not finding it. Huh.
I'll check this side over here. Check this side, yeah.
I'm starting to wonder if there's just one and it's just all the way in the back. I can feel that one. Let's see. Oh, okay, yeah, so that's what's making this difficult is this little shingle here, the backing ends here. You can kind of see, I'm not trying to lift this up, but I want you all to see this. It's still stuck because of the tar. It just ripped right through the back of the shingle. So this is ripped all the way across here. So that's why I'm not finding that nail, because I'm just coming right up through underneath the shingle. I've got a nail there. Can't get to it. I mean, nailing that back in is going to be insane too.
We'll just put them in the sides of the bottom.
Yeah, we'll have to just use the
Will not
bottom
cause
ones for
any
the
more.
time being, because this is just going to cause more issues.
Oh, I think you're just stuck here on the tar.
So yeah, I kind of think so.
At this point, yeah.
Yeah, I'm just going to have to go ahead and rip that off the rest of the way, because it's ooh, see, that's just going to fall loose because of that. Yeah, there's nothing holding that now because the nails come out. We're going to put a nail in there just to hold it. Because that is just going to be a free chunk of shingle now. Yep. Golly. We'll have to just try our best to nail that guy back in place because that's just a free chunk now. The only thing that was holding that, because that nail popped loose out of it and us trying to get underneath here, the only thing that was holding it was the tar that's sticking to it. So that is just a free shingle. And we still can't get this thing out. I mean, where is this nail? Okay, I think we have the nail. It's way back here. Just trying to get to where I can grab the darn thing. Yeah, there she is. fingers because it's just pushing it back in. There we go. One side down. We're gonna have to do that same thing on this side. Frankly, if I was to be trying to charge a homeowner to even do a repair like this, at this point with what we just experienced here, I wouldn't even be doing this repair. But for sake of getting the adjuster what he needs, we're going to continue with this. But this is going to be a big problem and very hard for us to even repair and keep sealed up for her in the meantime. Out mostly. Come here. I can't grab it with my nail hook. There we go. Give me some love. Okay. I believe we're free. When I pull this, I'm going to show all the issues I'm running into here. So there's our box vent. Now we got this out. Obviously, we know about this guy. I'm also starting to get tearing here and here from having to pry that so hard. The tar strip connecting these, and if all four of these are installed that way, we're gonna have that same problem, is my biggest concern here, because it's literally taking material with it. It's ripping the shingles.
It's the shadow. Give me a second. There you go.
Yeah. So material transfer is happening across the board here. You can see quite a bit of material transfer on the bottom of this shingle. Ripping around nails. I mean, there's numerous issues. Lots of granular loss starting to happen from having to be so rough with this, especially because of that tar. It's just, yeah, this is going to absolutely destroy this section of shingles here. I have to do this on 4 box vents, and that's our big concern. I also want to highlight here, just show it up close now that we got this thing out. There's your tar. That's really making our life trouble. And not that that's done incorrectly. That's actually a proper thing to do. But that's what makes these hard to do when you've got flashing or hardware that's being done properly and with care, trying to make sure it seals up. It's going to cause issues like that when you go to take these things out. So, very concerning overall, but we're going to go ahead and put some nails in here and try to get this thing sealed back up for her. Well, I got you on the camera. I'm going to bring it down a little bit so I'm not reusing the nail hole. Is that suitable?
Yeah, it's close, yeah.
Thank you. Oh.
Yep.
Get that little curl on them. I hate that. Oh. Above it. Just watching granules fall through here. Okay, this guy here, you're gonna see me slap a nail in him and try to line up that tar strip so it tries to seal. Obviously, that is not an appropriate repair for it, but we're gonna do what we can so that we don't try to cause any leaks in the meantime of dealing with this claim. I'm just gonna slap a nail just to the side of where the original nail spot was. I'll try to here. There we go. Oh. I don't even want to mess with putting them in the sides. What do you think? Go for it?
I would put one at least on top of the shingle.
Then, yeah, go through the shingle.
That way wind doesn't try to pull this box fin off.
Alright. I might need to go righty on this. Oh. Let's see. One more of these in here. We're not going to mess with putting the ones up in the top corner.
No.
Because I think we're just going to cause more issues by doing that. But we will go through these shingles on these two side ones to try and hold everything down a little bit.
Yeah. That way you don't have anything lifting from the front.
Okay. So in conclusion, in terms of repairability, I'm going to call this an absolute fail. You have an entire shingle here that is just broken loose because it's just a piece and there's only one nail holding it. You also have material transfer across this shingle, across this shingle, across this shingle. You've got some tearing happening right here on this corner. You have a tear underneath here. Gloves off and just smear my shop. I got a little piece. Tear underneath here from the tar strip sticking to the shingle. And lots of granular loss. You want to just kind of get some aerial view of that real quick before we end the video. So again, lots of granular loss. Tearing and creasing happening here. Tearing from the bottom of the shingle here and a completely loose shingle over there. Lots of issues. I have another box fin on the side over here, and I have two more on the lower level. Big concerns on trying to replace those. So I appreciate your consideration on this. Again, it's Keith with BHC Roofing and Siding, 1816 Cimmaron Trail. I appreciate your time.